Deputy Director of Human Rights Watch's Asia Division. Phil, thanks so much for your time. He is in Bangkok for us. Second landslide, and Aung San Suu Kyi previously turned a blind eye to the ethnic cleansing of nearly 1 million Rohingya. Do you think this actually increased her popularity this time around?
It's not clear that it was a major issue in the campaign. I mean, her popularity stems from the identification of the ethnic Burman majority with her and her party, and also that she is seen as a bulwark against the return of a military dictatorship. But she has also continued to cover up the atrocities against the Rohingya. It's quite clear that that policy will not change with her new government. We expect that she will continue to defend the Myanmar military's atrocities and the acts of genocide that were committed against the Rohingya when they return to the International Court of Justice at The Hague. And I think we're going to see very little change, to be honest, as a result of this election as far as the Rohingya go.
Right. And Phil, you know, Myanmar is still effectively controlled by the military. Is the National League for Democracy, Aung San Suu Kyi's party, likely to push for changes to constitution in the future?
Well, they could try to press for changes to the Constitution, but the Constitution has been written in such a way that the military has a veto. It sets out that 25% of the seats in the parliament are required to, you have to have 75% in order to amend the Constitution, and the military holds 25%, and there's no defections. So you're going to continue to have a government that is in part controlled by the military and in part controlled by the NLD. The National League for Democracy can use that massive majority in the parliament to change other laws, however, including dealing with human rights issues and human rights abusing laws. And we hope that they will do so.
And Phil, I'm reading some reports that about the 2/3 of the state's population were unable to vote, actually, after the Election Commission shut some polling stations, citing fighting between the government troops and certain insurgent groups. What more can you tell us about this? Does this mean these elections were not so free and fair?
Well, there are major problems with these elections. The Union Election Commission, which is the election regulator, canceled elections for approximately 1.5 million persons. These were primarily in ethnic minority areas. These are areas where many people probably would have not supported Aung San Suu Kyi and the NLD. And we're waiting to see when there may be by-elections held, but it may be at least a year or two from now. So you have people who've been effectively disenfranchised by an arbitrary decision by the Election Commission that was not done in consultation with either the political parties or the candidates running those constituencies. Again, it showed that there was major problems with this election that lead us really to believe that it wasn't fully free and fair.
Right. Okay. Phil Robertson, the Deputy Director of Human Rights Watch's Asia Division. Thanks so much. I appreciate that insight.